What if Tesla took everything we expect from a supercar and completely redesigned it for the electric era? Meet the 2027 Tesla Roadster, at least in this futuristic concept vision. With an ultra-low body, aggressive aerodynamic design, dramatic full-width LED signature, open-top styling, and a technology-focused interior, this Roadster looks less like a traditional sports car and more like a machine from the future. But the big question is simple. Could this be the Tesla that finally changes the supercar game? Today, we're taking a closer look at the exterior design, performance potential, superior technology, and everything that makes this next-generation Roadster so exciting. And remember, the images you're seeing represent a futuristic design concept, so some details and specifications may differ from the final production vehicle. Starting with the front, this Roadster immediately looks different from almost anything else on the road. The nose is extremely low and wide, giving the car a serious supercar stance. Instead of relying on a large traditional grille, the design uses clean aerodynamic surfaces and deep black air channels to create a much more aggressive appearance. The most noticeable feature is the thin LED lighting that stretches across the front. The lighting signature is extremely narrow, modern, and futuristic. It gives the Roadster a recognizable identity while keeping the front end clean and aerodynamic. The Tesla badge sits neatly in the center, while the lower section features large aerodynamic openings and a carbon fiber style splitter. From this angle, the Roadster looks wide, planted, and ready for speed. Move around to the side, and the proportions become even more impressive. The car sits extremely close to the ground, with a long, flowing profile and muscular rear fenders. Large black performance wheels fill the arches, giving the Roadster an aggressive appearance without making the design unnecessarily complicated. The side profile also highlights the open-top configuration. Instead of looking like a conventional convertible, this design gives the Roadster a more exotic appearance. The windshield flows naturally into the rear structure, while the black roof elements create a strong contrast against the white body. And then there's the rear. This may be one of the most dramatic parts of the design. A thin red LED light stretches across almost the entire rear width, creating a futuristic signature that immediately tells you this is a Tesla. The illuminated Tesla lettering sits inside the light element, while the lower bumper features an extremely aggressive aerodynamic diffuser. The large diffuser and vertical aerodynamic fins give the rear a track-focused appearance. From the rear, the Roadster looks incredibly wide and low, almost like a race car that somehow became street legal. Now, let's talk about the most important part of any sports car: performance. Tesla has already demonstrated that electric power can deliver incredible acceleration, instant torque, and exceptional straight-line performance. The next-generation Roadster has long been associated with extreme performance ambitions, including a target of around 1.9 seconds for 0 to 60 miles per hour that Tesla has previously discussed. However, because this is a future model and specifications can change, those figures should be treated as targets, rather than guaranteed final production numbers. What makes the Roadster particularly interesting is that performance isn't just about acceleration. An electric sports car also has to manage weight, battery temperature, braking, cornering, and aerodynamic efficiency. Tesla can combine its electric powertrain technology with a lightweight, performance-focused chassis, advanced software, and sophisticated traction control. The Roadster could become much more than a straight-line acceleration machine. Inside, the Roadster continues the futuristic theme. The cabin shown here is extremely clean, with a minimalist dashboard dominated by large digital displays. The steering wheel has a futuristic shape, while the center screen provides access to vehicle controls, navigation, entertainment, and other functions. There is also a strong focus on digital interfaces rather than traditional physical controls. The seats are heavily bolstered and designed to give the cabin a true performance car feeling. At the same time, the open cockpit creates a much more dramatic driving experience. Imagine driving this car along a coastal highway, with the roof open, instant electric torque available under your foot, and a completely digital cabin surrounding you. That's exactly the kind of experience that could make the Roadster special. But there are still important questions. How much will the final production version cost? How heavy will it be? What will its real-world range look like? How well will it perform on a track? And most importantly, when will customers actually be able to get one? Those questions remain critical because building an extreme prototype is very different from producing a reliable, affordable, legal supercar at scale. Still, the Roadster represents something important for Tesla. It brings the company back to the sports car segment that helped establish its identity in the first place. The original Tesla Roadster proved that an electric car could be exciting. A new generation Roadster could potentially show how far that idea has evolved, and visually, this futuristic interpretation certainly makes a strong argument. It combines a low supercar silhouette, aggressive aerodynamics, futuristic LED lighting, an open cockpit, and a minimalist, technology-focused interior into one package. If Tesla can deliver the performance it has promised while maintaining usable range, everyday technology, and strong handling, the Roadster could become one of the most interesting electric performance cars of its generation. Final verdict: so, is the 2027 Tesla Roadster the future of the electric supercar? Based on this design concept, it certainly looks the part. The exterior is dramatic, the lighting is futuristic, the interior is minimalist, and the performance potential is enormous. But the final verdict will depend on what Tesla actually delivers in production. For now, the Roadster remains one of the most exciting future EVs to watch. What do you think? Would you choose the new Tesla Roadster over a traditional gasoline-powered supercar? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe to Car Release TV, and share this video for more future car reviews.